Greetings YouTube, Sebastian here, and today we'll be making this nice funky lead inside of Viking 2, or something close to it. Alright, so what you want to do is grab an instance of VK-2, make sure that you have an initialized patch, reset your device. Alright, next what we're going to do is we're going to bring in both our oscillators, and we're going to get the third oscillator out of there. Next, we're going to fine tune each of them to about 12 to 10 cents. Alright, next, what we're going to do is let's check our sound so far. Sounding nice. Alright. Next, we're going to shape our envelopes. So we'll start with our amp. We'll bring the attack down to about, a little over 6 o'clock. We don't want that nice transient sound in there. That's not the kind of sound we're doing. So you don't want that transient really. What I mean by it is, like, when you take the attack, you get a really kind of hard transient tone. So probably have it about 3 milliseconds. Next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring our sustain down. You should get that. And we're gonna keep our decay to about around 1 o'clock. Release can remain the same. Okay, so let's go to our filter. We're going to bring our filter down all the way, and we're going to bring in our resonance to about below halfway. So we should be getting this, and we'll bring in our envelope all the way. Okay, so next we're going to bring our attack down a little below 11 o'clock. And we're going to bring our substance all the way down. And we're going to bring our decay to about 1 o'clock, 1:30. Alright. Maybe bring our attack a little bit more. Alright, next we're going to bring our low pass pole to about 3. Beautiful. Next, we're going to drive our signal in our mixer. So bring this below halfway. This will give us a little bit of overdrive kind of tone to our signal that we're looking for. Do not bring it all the way in, because you'll get a really nasty, harsh tone. So let's go to our back, and we're going to switch our mode to soft clip. So you should be getting a nice juicy tone. Next, we're going to go down to our density, and we're going to bring up the density to 2 in our unison, and bring up the detune in our unison up, so we get a nice thicker sound. And we're going to bring the spread all the way up. Maybe bring in more resonance. I'd say probably a little over half. Alright, next what we're going to do is we're going to bring our range of our second oscillator down to 16. So we kind of get a thicker sound with our oscillator section. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to disable this mod bus from our pitch, because it'll kind of do a vibrato thing. But we're going to bring in our mod wheel here. So if we didn't disable that, the vibrato would come in with the mod wheel, and we don't want that for the sound. So this is what we'll have right now. Alright, Cool. So next, we'll probably bring in a little glide. But we're going to set this to mono mode. And next, what I want you to do is set your envelopes to retrig mode, so you can play some funky stuff. Alright, so next what we're going to do is we're going to go to our effects section, and we're going to go start with our chorus. So our chorus, we're going to have our def up to about 20. We're going to have our delay up to about 15, below 15 milliseconds. And we're going to have the mix to about 50, half. Kind of given a parallel effect to our sound. Maybe bring our rate down to about 1 hertz. Alright, let's leave our filter, or I mean our feedback alone. And that's what we have so far. Next, we're going to make up for some of that juiciness with our distortion. So let's go to our distortion, and we're going to bring the mix down to about, I'd say 81. And we're going to go for our hard clip mode. Bring down our drive a little bit. We don't want to make it too messy. Alright. Let's low cut some of our sound, so we'll bring this to about 100 hertz. Alright. Next, what we're gonna do is bring our pitch bend to about 12, so you can do stuff like that. Maybe bring a little drive up at our amplifier. A little bit is, as I mean, probably 9 or 10. And we got a nice sound going. So next we're gonna go to our reverb, and we're going to bring down our mid time, bring down our low time to about the same, probably about, you know, a little above 9 o'clock, maybe 9 o'clock. Bring down our mix down to about 15. Bring in the dampening, reverb dampening to about probably about 7 kilohertz. Next, we're gonna bring our crossover down. We don't want this really getting to our I'd say 250 hertz. Bring a little bit of modulation in to about I'd say about 8.4 hertz. So we get that kind of nasty kind of reflection, you know, modulation. It feels as though it's wearing out. Alright, so next we're gonna bring in the amount to probably about 47. Now, disclaimer, it doesn't matter really in effects. It's all self-preference. If you really want like a really different, you know, sound than what I'm getting, my all honesty is just play around with the effects. They don't have to be exactly like what I'm setting them to. But let's bring in a delay to about 50 milliseconds, 51. So we get this kind of delay, kind of pre-delay to our reverb. And yep, that's our sound. And here's our original sound. I'd say it's pretty close. Alright, thank you for watching my video. If you want this preset, it'll be in a Rack Extensionist Facebook group. please join. Also, if you enjoyed the video, please give me a like. Subscribe for more Reason content. I have some serum tutorials coming around the corner. I have some